Workman's Relief for whatever the job throws at you, like THC products derived from legal hemp. These are legit delicious. Free shipping with products over $75. Order yours at workmansrelief.com for whatever the job throws at you.
This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
All right, kids, it is time to go around the room and introduce yourself and tell everybody what you did with your summer vacation.
Good morning, Madison.
That's Mr. Nigel, the dreamy Nigel that we often talk about.
Hello. Good.
I often give Nigel shout-outs on stage because there's a demographic of women that really like that amount of chest hair.
Oh, furry like animal.
I have no chest hair, just a desperado tattoo.
Yeah.
But he fills that void. So
Yeah.
Oh, right in the middle, huh? Just that patch like a Superman's.
It's more than Paul Stanley.
Oh.
Give him a run for his money.
Yeah. Yeah. Hairy like animal. Yeah.
I blend
Awesome.
in up here.
Yeah, you do. So, what's been going on with you guys? What's going on?
Man, we just headed out this weekend for a little Midwest fun run, and we were in Milwaukee last night, and tonight we're at the Annex. So
Yeah.
just making the rounds, and it's been a slow crawl since the I hate to even mention the 2020 era, but
Yeah.
we're just now kind of getting back around to getting things out and moving, and it feels good. It feels good. I decided to follow the band on my motorcycle, which has been real fun. I rode up from Nashville, and it just, it keeps me entertained on the 12-hour drives.
So, if they're...
Yeah, well, hold on. There's a lot to unpack there.
Right.
You get lost or something happens, you're just, I guess everybody's got Google, but.
Yeah, I got a little magnet thing, holds my phone on there, and off I go.
There's no option to trailer if you need to?
No.
Apparently, the brake lights went out in the van, so he's almost slamming into the back of me the whole time.
Oh, yeah, we were first thinking out. It started getting dark, and I'm like, I feel like they're slowing down. I'm like, oh, they're really slowing down. And after a while, I'm like,
Oh, no.
something's weird, right? But I'm in the bike, so I'm just taking it all. Finally, we get off an exit, and I'm like, oh, see, I see what the problem is. There's no brake lights. That's what's weird.
You need to kick it into neutral and just do like back in the day when you had the bike and you'd grab onto the bumper.
Just hold on to it.
Hold on the bumper and just go the entire way. Save some gas.
It's crossed my mind a few times to come up beside and like bang on the van, but I'm like, this is probably not safe at all.
No, not at all.
That's Sturgis moves right there, dude, for
Pretty
sure.
silly with the drum set on the back too.
Yeah.
What's that?
I said it looks pretty silly with the drum set on.
Right,
yeah.
no kidding, no kidding.
Strapped them all up there.
Man, you got young bones. That's how I can tell if you're able to ride that Harley everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling it this morning, but I enjoyed it. And plus, the weather up here is beautiful. There's no humidity. There's none. Not compared to the South.
Oh, Nashville's 100 degrees. Yeah. it's
Okay.
brutal.
Yeah.
I was about to say, dude, I'm soggy over here. It ain't because I'm sexed up.
no.
Yeah, sexed up and soggy.
Not compared to the South.
Well, just give it a few hours.
Give it a few hours.
It'll get juicy. In here, probably, too. I mean,
You get me juicy.
Yeah.
Talking like that, bro.
turning the cranks.
It's already started. It's only 8 o'clock.
I know.
When did this happen already? All right, so Tuck Smith, you have some amazing things going on. Let's talk about Japan. What's up with that?
Yeah, it's really weird. I think that there was this Japanese guy that worked for Sony and labels over there, and apparently he was just drinking late night, looking at Thin Lizzy videos, and right in line, one of our videos popped up, and then the rest is history. So, the record's doing really good in Japan. The last record, the new one's about to come out. We're doing a bunch of shows over there. So it doesn't affect my day-to-day life. I'm still taking out the trash, but we're on TV and the radio over there. It's really cool. So
That's
we're looking
so
forward
wild.
to it.
The coolest thing that I learned was they're really big into listening to records over there.
Yeah.
Like in the traditional sense, and they have huge listening station displays in record stores over there, like they did.
Back in the day.
Yeah, but it's still a big thing here.
Really?
So Tuck started sending me these pictures of Tuck Smith and the Restless Hearts with the album, and like you put the headphones on and you can
Tower Records. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's right next to the vending machine with panties in it.
Yeah. Whatever aphrodisiacs you're taking, I could use some. Because you're just walking around bricked up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. This dude's killing me.
cool. That's so cool, though, and I would love for that to come back because I feel like our attention span is a little short over here. You know, people kind of listen to the one song that gets dropped, and
it's the TikTok vibe, the 15-second. Other thing weird about Japan is they're not really into streaming. They're not really into streaming as much. They still like CDs. So they like buy actual compact discs like it's the 90s. Yeah. It's just a cultural thing.
The CD Stop tour. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do a best of CD tour. Be perfect.
Yeah, just go to Japan.
We'll make one for Japan.
A quick 20-hour flight.
They'd probably be into you in Japan.
Oh, yeah. I'd be doing weird stuff.
Yeah.
Weird
It
stuff.
wouldn't be weird over there, though. You'd just be normal.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the part I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. Eating sushi off your naked body.
Yeah. Get the nipple. Get the nipple.
Not the wasabi in the pee hole.
I didn't know it was this kind of morning show. I like it.
It burns.
It is that kind of morning.
Oh,
show.
man.
Funny.
Lots of shaving parties. Whole thing. It's a whole thing.
Oh, God.
Wow, that's amazing. So speaking of records, the pre-sale is going on right now for the record. How can people do that?
Yeah, so it actually starts July 18th. And, we got the record coming out August 30th. I'm super stoked. I started a label, so it's like fully independent, and
Oh, that's neat.
everything's going great. Yeah, a lot of artists are just kind of doing that now.
And if you're just dialing in and wondering what's going on here, it's Tuck Smith and the Restless Hearts, TUK Smith. Get on all social media. He's on the TikTok, Instagram, all that kind of stuff. And the links for the pre-orders are up on there.
Yeah, it'll be up next week. So yeah, follow us. But yeah, and then we're going straight to Europe. My last band did really good in UK and Europe, so it's the first time we're kind of going back over there, which I'm stoked about. And just doing regional stuff here. Albums coming out, so it's been great.
You know, it's wild. Tuck and I are both from Atlanta, and he was in a band called the Biters.
Yeah.
And I'd always heard of the Biters, and I saw their videos and heard of each other, that whole kind of thing. And we did not meet until 2019. I mean, we're talking about our whole lives.
Yeah.
We played music, lived in Atlanta. We didn't meet until 2019. So it's cool to finally link up, and our list of mutual friends is a mile long.
Isn't that crazy
It's
how
crazy.
that happens?
Yeah.
I mean, just like people that are baffled that we didn't know each other.
Yeah.
You know, you guys are you didn't know each other in your band? I'm like, yeah.
In all honesty, like I come from more of like the underground kind of punk rock and roll scene, so I didn't ever cross paths with him, but I just assumed wrongly that he was like this Duck Dynasty kind of like redneck
he thought I was like 45 years old or something.
and he showed up, and I first met him. I was like, "Oh, this looks like the Prince off Shrek." I was like, "This is wild." I was like,
That Lord Farquaad flow.
No, it's charming. That's Farquaad.
I was like, "Yeah, we got to get this quarterback because this is a beautiful man right here." And he played drums too. So, yeah. But yeah, we've been friends ever since. It's like it was so easy.
And then we made
I got you.
the move up to Nashville, which has been great.
Yeah.
It's been cool.
Very peaceful there.
Yeah, it's like Little Mayberry.
Yeah.
Right. Well, everyone's in Nashville now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never even been there. I've been there, but not like fully.
You couldn't handle it, bro.
Really?
No, you would go down to the tourist area and you'd definitely be arrested.
I'd be Morgan Wallen style pitching.
You'd be pissing off roofs. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That'd be great.
It's got to be kind of hard, though, in Nashville to... is it hard to find a gig to play out there because there's just so many people playing all the time?
We're not really in that world.
Yeah.
It is the Broadway gig stuff is pretty cutthroat and cliquey.
Yeah.
But the cool thing is there's so many people looking to create scenes and I'm trying to think of the right word, but it's just there's a lot happening there, and there's a lot of places to play and a lot of people to network with, and like we're playing with LA Guns coming up at the Basement East, which is cool because the guitar player lives in town. It's kind of weird, like it's like local networking and hanging, but it happens on a national.
Feels like Hollywood.
Yeah.
In a
it's
little
like LA,
town.
LA
Yeah.
vibes, but small town. Yeah.
The other thing is like, how do you think like Nashville is weird because we all look like we're related. These three with the haircuts or
Right.
whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't pick it; it just happened. It's really weird.
Oh yeah,
So,
you
like,
think there's like a criteria, but it's literally like you go to get coffee and it's like
oh,
you just
dude, you play in a band? Yeah.
yeah you look at each other and it's like yeah band dude.
Everybody is so talented in Nashville that you just have to rely on your own strengths and your quirks and personality, because if you try to keep up with these people, it's unbelievable. But
Are there cooler underground places as opposed to just like the Broadway and all that?
yeah,
Is there cooler
totally.
outskirts where
Totally.
everybody
I
goes?
never go down to Broadway or anything, but Nashville, one of the reasons I want to live there, it reminded me of like LA like 10 years ago, like in Silver Lake and stuff. It's super cool.
There's like East Side Bowl, Cobra,
Yeah.
D's Lounge. Yeah, D's Lounge is a really cool.
So you got that means if you guys come, then
Oh yeah.
we can take you out.
gotta hit the spot.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Because I know
I'll
you
get
would
weird.
have your butt out the window.
Take a look at this.
Don't get him started on his butt.
I'll be spreading cheeks for sure.
Yeah. It's very clean too.
Dude,
Oh,
you got
yeah,
if you
it's all
come
shaved down.
if
You
you
can
come
eat
to
eggs
the,
out of my ass.
bro, if you come to the show, you got to introduce us.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I want to put like a 24 pack of beer on your head.
That was Tuesday for me, man.
It's a hairy night on Tuesday.
Oh my god.
Oofta. You guys are playing Reggie's too tomorrow.
Yeah, Reggie's down in Chicago.
I love Reggie's. It's awesome.
I haven't been. That's what everyone says that.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah,
It's
everyone
a
says
great spot. Great. They get good food too.
Yep, it's classic.
It's a cool room too.
Yeah, you're like the fourth, fifth. That's wild. I'm gonna definitely look forward to eating then.
You know.
You have a Jared James Nichols connection too?
Well, I mean, besides having a deep love for Wisconsin, he lives in Nashville, and we did a when did we do that tour with him?
It was like almost a year ago. Yeah, we did like 2.5 weeks with Jared.
Yeah.
And our merch girl fell in love with
A
him.
quick story about that. Our merch girl / tour manager Bina, she's awesome. She's vegan, very left politically, dyed hair, and Jared is like this big, beefy
American
Yeah.
guy. And
He's-
so
he is walking America.
they seemed very opposite. And the first day they met, she come in there and she's like, "Oh, I'm Jared," and he was eating a burger and goes, "Here, you want a bite?" and stuck it in her face, and we were dying laughing. Well, opposites
juice
attract.
dripping.
Opposites attract. About halfway through, it's like
She's like
she could
panting.
smell the testosterone.
She's over at the merch table going,
Yeah, I have pictures.
we're like, "Are you okay?" She's like, "Yeah, I'll be fine."
Can't fight evolution.
I have, yes. It's like, he could drag the buffalo back to the cave. And I have pictures in my phone of him like holding her and working out with her, and her face is just beet red because,
Oh man,
That was great.
evolution.
I love it.
That's amazing. What a great dude he is, man.
Yeah.
Super sweet guy.
He is.
Yeah.
And a monster guitar player.
Yeah, totally.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that guitar is impressive too.
The gold top. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
All finger style too, which is crazy.
Yeah.
A finger stuff.
yeah.
See, I call.
You're not getting away with that.
Apparently, neither is a merch girl.
I'm sure he would have.
Yeah, she knows a thing or two about figure style.
It's got those all warmed up.
Stop it.
Oh my god! I'm not saying that.
Oh, that ship sailed.
I love it.
All right.
Oh,
well,
sweet
we
Bina.
should stop before we talk more about the tour manager and merch girl.
Look, it was innocent. Jared's married. It was fun, little lighthearted. But yeah, I just thought the burger the first day in the face.
Yeah, right
was
in the face
hilarious.
is pretty good. Yeah.
It's my move.
Hey, baby. Burger. Here, take a bite.
Burger. All right, let's come back and play some music. How about that?
Cool.
All
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
awesome. More with Tuck Smith and the Restless Hearts on JJ.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast.
Workman's relief for whatever the job throws at you. Like THC products derived from legal hemp to help you relax after a long day or just chill over the weekend. No need to drive out of state to get your THC products. Order yours at workmansrelief.com.
Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
All right, are you ready, Rock?
Yep.
Okay.
Take the long way.
All right, let's do it.
I think I'm on a roll, but maybe it's just mania. I haven't been the same since I was thrown out of the stadium. I can't lie, I did a number on myself again. But what's the difference between Jesus and an indigent? I've been learning the hard way. I'm just trying to save some face. And feet don't fail me now. Pick me up and get out. 'Cause baby, I always take the long way down. Come on and shoot me with some truth. I know hearts ain't bulletproof. And baby, I always take the long way down. I'm feeling like an alien, but maybe it's delirium. Oh, one too many hits I've taken to my cranium. I can't lie, I did a number on myself again. But what's the difference between Jesus and an indigent? I've been learning the hard way. I'm just trying to save some face. And feet don't fail me now. Pick me up and get me out. 'Cause baby, I always take the long way down. Come on and shoot me with some truth. I know hearts ain't bulletproof. And baby, I always take the long way down. I've been learning the hard way. I've been digging my own grave. And feet don't fail me now. Pick me up and get me out. 'Cause baby, I always take the long way down. Come on and shoot me with some truth. We know hearts ain't bulletproof. Baby, I always take the long way down.
Hell yeah, dude. I like that.
8 in the morning.
Dude, that's
I can dig it.
After an all-night drive, man. Good
That's
job.
hella impressive. Okay, can I say this? And I know whatever. People don't like it when you say you sound like somebody else, but like I get Paul Westerberg vibes, like hardcore.
Replacement's one of my favorite bands.
Okay,
of all time,
all right,
so-
all right, good.
Thank you. That's a high compliment.
Okay,
There you go.
awesome. See,
Well,
now
that's
we are bonded together. Forever.
Well, you know, if you go to my Instagram or whatever, they it's just go, hey, anybody ever told you you look like Rob Thomas, Johnny Resnick, Keith Urban? They don't know. So when you make a reference like Paul Westerberg, that's really cool.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
for
appreciate
sure,
that.
for sure. And I don't know. I've always when it's just straight up rock, dude. Like we've been missing that for a while, I think, and I just really dig that.
Yeah, there's not a big scene kind of for what we're doing. I think it's cool to be different though, because we're pulling from like Cheap Trick and power pop and,
Right.
and that kind of stuff. Classic rock, but also modern. But it helps us stand out a little more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. I dig it.
I fell in love with the songs from day one. We met and sat down, and Tuck had told me about the record he was making at the time. The songs just pulled me in immediately,
Yeah,
and it's great stuff. I'm happy to be a part of it. It's cool.
yeah. Well, and I mean, how I was trying to think about this morning on the way in. How long have we known each other? It had to be that. Was it the first Taste of Madison when you played out there, Nigel?
Yeah. Was it was Bandcamp before Taste? I don't know. I don't know.
Was it?
I don't know. That goes pretty far back.
Oh my God, dude!
I remember I played the second stage at Bandcamp pretty. It was early. It was like my first, second band of the day.
What was the band? Do you remember any of the bands? That might narrow it down.
No. This is. I mean, obviously, like Non-Point.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
And
that
Dope
guy-
was there.
Right? Yeah. The staples.
That was the first time that I saw Boba Flex.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't remember. It was either Bandcamp or Taste. It was
Yeah.
one of the two. I was telling them that Taste was so cool because they put me on the cover of the city tour and travel guide thing.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man, 2015. If you look it up, the City of Madison tourism guide, if you look it up for the whole year of 2015 into 16, is me at Taste of Madison screaming into a microphone with all the people in the Capitol.
Prince Charming on
It's awesome.
Yeah, so what you're saying is you're actualized. You could die happy now. I want to do another little shout out because there's a band from here called that plays here a lot called the Lonely Ones, and I think you know them.
Oh, yeah. Very well.
They're really close. So I produce some songs. I produce and write for my day job. So I worked with them, and I love those guys. And they were like talking up the station and
Oh
how
my
cool
God,
you
yeah.
guys.
I totally love those guys too.
Yeah, they're awesome. Yeah.
We're going on a cruise with them in September.
Oh, you're going?
Sweet.
Yeah, totally.
Nice.
Marty, dude, that dude.
The one-man party?
His stories. Yeah, can I tell a story about Marty?
Oh, yeah.
Bro, when we were in the studio, and the first time I met him.
Oh, before you go into the story, because he knew that I'd known those guys for a while, right?
Yeah.
Jimmy and Marty. Every day he called me, dude, these guys. He'd just hit me out. So anyway, tell him the story.
They're just so funny because, like, you meet people and they're like kindred spirits or whatever.
Right.
But, this dude is crazy because I didn't meet him, and you don't want to judge people. We hit it off, but he exclusively, 100% only gets his hydration from Diet Coke.
I know.
Yeah.
That's it. And then he comes in, and I'm like, dude, you should probably drink some more. And he comes in, and, he's so ready. He's like, dude, I'm telling you right now, Diet Coke is 93% water. It's 93% water. And I'm like, whatever you want to. I'm like, piss is probably 93% water, but whatever you want to tell yourself.
Oh, that's
I've
awesome.
had the same conversation with him.
Okay, good. So we're on the same spot.
Yeah, him and Sean both filled in for me when I had to go get my vasectomy halfway through what we call a sound lounge, where you come in like what you're doing.
Tell when you serious or joking.
I'm totally serious. Yeah, I sent back pictures to her of the, I came back. I finished the show after vasectomy, and that's when Marty's like, "What the hell?
Yep.
You back here?" I was like, "Yeah, I got peas on my nuts." And just sat there with frozen peas and did the rest of the
should
show.
have told him it was his turn next.
Yeah. Well, he uses it as an example to say, "Hey, it's not bad. My buddy Lance, he went and did it, and he came back and
You
finished
should
the
have
show."
broadcast that. That'd been great radio.
Well, we kind of did.
Yeah.
I came back and just described what happened.
Live
It was-
stream snippage.
Yeah, I just sent back pictures as it was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tugging and the weird feel. Yeah,
Woof, dude. That makes me sick.
me too.
The pictures made me sick. I was like, I thought I saw the last of your nutsack. And
Not
no,
a chance.
No.
He's
That's a
back.
great album. That's a great album title for your record. I thought I saw the last of your nutsack.
For sure.
Call your band the Testy Tuggers.
The cat brains.
Why, dude? Why? All right, tonight, Tuck Smith and the Restless Hearts at the Annex. Get your tickets at the door. Let's go through socials again and pre-sale stuff.
Yeah, TUK Smith on everything. TuckSmithAndTheRestlessHearts.com. You can hit me, Nigel, in the Wild on Instagram. It's all linked up. But yeah, definitely get on there. Pre-order those vinyl. I think you got a few colors, right? Didn't you get all fancy and pick
Yeah, I
some
like
colors?
vinyl. I collect that stuff. I like memorabilia. So yeah, we got some purple and some silvers and a whole merch bundle package. And because this is really our first like solely independent release, self-written, self-produced, self-recorded, all that stuff, like that merch goes straight back to helping everything go. So yeah, if you want to support American hardworking rock and roll bands, then buy merch and buy merch from other bands to support them as well.
Yeah,
And-
fantastic.
Yeah, and Tuck's got an amazing story. If you dig into YouTube and all that stuff, everyone can kind of deep dive on what the last couple of years have been. And it's pretty cool that we're still trucking forward, and we're looking forward to tonight.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. I mean, COVID really, that super bummed me out. You guys were just like on this awesome trajectory.
Yeah, we were going
and
to be
it
on the
was like,
stadium tour with Motley Crue and Def Leppard.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
And they kept prolonging it to the point where it was no longer responsible on Tuck's part to keep wait. I don't know how much I can say or he can say, but basically they wanted to tuck him in a corner and wait and wait and wait. And he's like, what am I waiting? What point am I not going to,
Right.
get with it? So he finally busted out and said, I'm doing this my way and what I know, and here we are. So.
Yeah, and I'm so glad you guys kept going along, and I love how excited you are about being in the band and doing the things, and I've seen you so excited this whole time, and I just love it.
When the songs are great, it's easy, it's fun.
Yeah.
You don't have to think about much. You just get to enjoy the moment, and he writes great songs, and all I have to do is just go boom schmack. That's it.
Boom, smack.
I get to hit stuff really aggressively while he tries to sing a really beautiful melody that he wrote. So
Oh, yeah.
it works out.
Fantastic.
And then what's your name?
Matt Curtis. Yeah, I play
We
bass.
call him
Pony
Pony
Boy.
Boy. Pony Boy.
Pony Boy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I wanted to give these two some little bit of airtime. They didn't get
This
to
is
talk very
Tobin.
much.
Yeah, I'm
There's only
Tobin. I play guitar. Yeah, Tobin.
Yeah.
That's so weird because there's been like 4 Pony Boy references in the last like week and a half, and I was like, does this mean I need to watch The Outsiders? What's going on?
Probably so. Yeah.
Pony Boy's name was Matthew Curtis, so the nickname writes itself.
Perfect. Yeah.
no way.
Yeah.
Rightfully earned. Yeah.
That was his real name, and that's your.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know any of this
childhood.
either, and so they're all like Pony Boy, Matt Curtis, and I'm like, can someone like I'm lost, but I'll call him Pony Boy. I just don't know.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah,
I suppose if I would have thought about it and reread the book, I would have picked up on that. But yeah. Right on.
Books. It's a movie, isn't it?
Yeah. Both.
Is it both?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's a
both.
classic.
Yeah.
I don't think I read the book. I don't think I read a book.
They didn't teach me how to read. They just gave me
Dr. Seuss.
drumsticks. I don't know.
Doctors, that got too much for me too.
Cat in the hat.
Started getting turned on by the Cat in the Hat.
Wow. Once again,
I don't think they let you in your schools for that.
I will not go next to a school. If I do, I will drool.
Stop.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Yeah, we have a special guest to help us with this story. It's pretty interesting. So there's this holistic, she calls herself, sex worker who quit her job as a sales
she's putting
executive.
the hoe in holistic,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah, dude.
Very nice.
She quit her job as a sales executive and now helps with disabilities, people with disabilities and mental health issues experience intimacy. So this Charlie Stevens, 41, I thought this was her, but it's not. It's this one, so it's not as cool. Was working in the sex
The
industry.
uglier chick.
Just like, downgrade. But was working with the sex industry for 5
Wrong
years.
with you, dude.
And she specializes in seeing people with trauma and disabilities. So,
Yeah.
they got small hands and whatnot. As a client who has been unable to develop connections for physical relationships, she charges $154 per hour per session.
Wow, that's a very
What's
154.
yeah, very specific number.
Yeah, I don't know why it's 154. I don't know, maybe
Must have
leaving
something to do
that
with
for
their taxes. I don't know.
maybe for a la carte items. I don't know.
Wait,
for-
so is she doing
Yeah. So she says from sensory massages, naked cuddles, and occasionally full service.
Occasionally.
Occasionally. You got to be like, you can't stink or something like that, I guess. But Charlie says she has a chance for everybody, for people to be themselves. She says clients have varied from war veterans to people with mental and physical disabilities and those suffering from mental health related illnesses. She's seen people who have never been touched before saying they've had to cry in her arms for an hour after they churned up her guts, probably.
Yeah.
Gee, oh my God.
Get all up in them
Dude,
guts.
there was something sentimental and you just ruined
Yeah, I
it.
was gonna say she's out here doing the Lord's work.
This is how we do it.
Churn.
She says she finds everybody beautiful. And when working as a holistic
Well, when they
sex
got money,
yeah,
yeah.
of course. You feel you're so gorgeous.
$4.
Charlie of South Yorkshire said the massive empath and very good and very make them people feeling very relaxed. I'm a massive passion for helping people who don't have access to standard physical and emotional relationships.
Yeah.
I see people who may have been physical disabilities or unable to connect with people with local area. It's not just about sex. Yeah, right. It's about experiencing who has professional or who with a professional in a beautiful space that is designed for purpose.
Yeah.
See, I told you. I thought it was the top one.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I just read this article about a woman who, so she, I can't remember what her disability was, but she was a virgin and she was like in her mid 40s and she hired a male escort to take her virginity from her, and she was whatever and wheelchair bound, yada yada yada.
Oh.
And she said it was the best idea she's ever had.
She had the little legs, or
no, she did not have the little legs.
oh man,
But
that
yeah.
reminds me of Curb Your Enthusiasm. He
Oh
dated,
my god,
you know,
yeah.
the two cripples. Yeah,
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah.
She said she's been working in a holistic
but
sex worker for giving.
It's good for them,
Yeah.
first of all, because everybody should be getting a little something.
Well, yeah,
right?
I mean, if
Get a little stink on the hang down, and that's good for them.
oh, dude, but yeah, imagine. I don't know. I keep picturing the same thing over and over, like it's a stinky dude, that hasn't been with somebody.
Well,
That'd be
that's,
stinky.
I don't know. It's just the worst possible scenario. That's all.
Maybe the 154 gets you like a little pre-bath.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe she washes them up. Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
I think.
Because a friend of mine that went to the House of the Rising Sun before it was shut down said that they made you shower then.
You said you weren't going to say anything.
Oh, sorry. A friend of mine not in the room.
Yeah. you told me what to say about Nigel.
So that's where you get your energy from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of over the pant rubs.
Yep. Yeah, so I think the showering thing is a standard. I think that's a given.
Yeah.
Before services.
So she's probably got a big loofah collection.
Right. Yeah, totally.
Like something. Yeah.
I co-sign with her. I'm here for it. To each his own.
Yeah.
You got a 50?
I have the 4. I can cover the 4. Yeah. I've had a rough month. It's the Lord's work, dude, for sure.
Yeah, she's in there just doing what needs to be done. Yeah, everybody needs love.
Is there a group discount?
Oh, yeah.
Or a Groupon. Can I get
That's the poop on.
They're not going to find this on OperationShopLocal.com.
Come on.
Missing appendages, does it go down in rate?
I don't think so, dude.
It's her with her titties out. It's like,
I don't think so.
Wasn't there was a place around that it was the House of the Rising Sun. Was that downtown? Mm-hmm. But there was another snuggle place in town.
Yeah.
Where you'd pay to go.
The Cuddle House.
Was it that what it's called? Is it on State Street or something?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
you're being for real. There's a place called the Cuddle House.
Yeah.
Yeah, there used to be.
Wow.
There used to be.
Yeah, totally. And it was
I feel like there's some like Wayland story connection to the Cuddle House.
There might have been.
Yeah, I don't know.
So it was a girl that I went to high school with. It was her. I don't know if they were.
Oh, she was a cuddler?
No. It was her husband. I don't know if they were married at the time or divorced or not. But it was his business, the Cuddle House, and they hired professional cuddlers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was never supposed to be. It never went to more than just cuddling.
Depends on if they were attracted. What if Blue Eyes here? Wait, Blue Eye? Blue?
No, it's the Dixie Prince, dude.
Yeah. What if the dude came in there? They'd be like, all right, blah, just spread it out.
I thought we retired that nickname. It's controversial.
Oh my God.
Dixie Prince.
Yeah.
We had to retire that one?
Yeah.
Aw, man. No, there was never anything more than cuddling.
Really? Mm-hmm. Then how did it shut down? They only
because
had
nobody did it. Because there was never anything more than cuddling.
Everybody wanted more than cuddling.
Yeah.
That was the problem.
Here, touch it.
Yeah.
But
so I don't know. I get the cuddling thing because there's certain hormones released and it's supposed to be good for you, but it's also like people want to be cuddled with people that they know.
Well, we're offering tonight at the merch table 30-minute cuddles with Pony, our bass player. Pony Boy's offering up the cuddles.
Oh, there you go.
Do you have to shower before?
No.
And you can see how skinny he is. It's not going to be a comfortable cuddle.
Right.
It's going to be like hugging a bunch of broomsticks.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.